Well, I've never heard of Mighty Magiswords, but if you're a fan, you might want to brace yourself. Hey y'all, my name is Mike Vaughn, and in this video, I want to discuss the recent news of a Cartoon Network creator and employee, Kyle Carrozza, and his arrest. Please stick around to the end of the video. There's been some updates on Carrozza's prior behavior. Also, I included my sources for all my information in the description. Before we begin, please consider giving this video a like and subscribe. I do upload daily and your support means everything to me. Now, back to the video. Kyle Carrozza, age 45, was arrested June 20th at 7:30 a.m. But who was Kyle Carrozza and what was he charged with? Kyle Carrozza is primarily known for creating the show The Mighty Magiswords for Cartoon Network. The show was Cartoon Network's very first online original series, which premiered May 6, 2016. 2 months later, it was announced that the show will be getting picked up for a full-length series. That premiered September 29th, 2016. Magiswords ended in 2019 with an impressive 92 episodes. The show was met with mixed reviews, and it currently has a 4.6 on IMDb. However, the show has a cult following and is fondly remembered for having an interesting multimedia campaign. Besides creating Mighty Magiswords, he's also primarily known for his storyboard work on such shows as The Fairly Odd Parents, the Animaniacs reboot series, Fanboy and Chum Chum, and more. Kyle's official site brags that besides Cartoon Network, he's worked with studios like Disney TV, Nickelodeon, Warner Brothers, and Paramount. He also has some credits for some voiceover work, including Mighty Magiswords, a one-off episode of Powerpuff Girls, and something called Killer Waves 2. This brings us to the charges: 2 counts of CP possession. This can be either a felony or a misdemeanor charge, and if convicted on either count, Carrozza would have to register as a S offender. In the reporting from Comic Brew, who broke the story, they mentioned something kind of curious, which didn't have any context behind it. Now, this is true. Like it or not, Kyle is free to draw anything he likes, including creepy porn stuff. You know what I'm getting at. Yet, as mentioned above, the Comic Brew line seemed a bit random, so I did some digging around, and I found a Reddit thread that was very interesting. Now, normally, yes, you should take everything on the internet with a grain of salt, especially Reddit. However, I found this compelling enough to include this in the video. Here is a Reddit thread suggesting that Kyle would troll DeviantArt, and that he's had a Cartoon CP account, which seems to have been an open secret, which makes the above make a little bit more sense with that context. Again, this is alleged and should be taken not as fact until the receipts are shown. The post also claims, this time with some evidence, that Carrozza was arrested after the artist uploaded pictures of an illegal nature on Google Drive, which got his account banned, and the authorities were notified. And Kyle himself tweeted that his Drive account was suspended, which leads me to believe this was true. Further research uncovers some really disturbing information regarding Kyle Carrozza allegedly trying to blacklist people. The following tweets are from a person named Jill Keaton, who says she worked on Mighty Magiswords. There has been another victim that has come forward on X/Twitter. It's a very long statement, so I'm only including the highlights, but I do urge you to read the full thing. The link to this tweet is in the description. It's interesting that Angela and Jill Keaton's stories are very similar, both about the alleged abuse but also using threats of blacklisting as a weapon. Carrozza and his arrest sadly isn't that shocking. Indeed, I think it's worth highlighting his working with Nickelodeon, since that network hasn't had the best track record when it comes to, I don't know, not hiring alleged/convicted S offenders. Now, this speaks to a much bigger issue of predators being closely connected to children's programming, and sadly, again, this isn't a shocking revelation, and it's taken many brave people to come forward to really get people to pay attention. Documentaries like An Open Secret from 2014 paved the way for Quiet on Set, which caught fire and really got a dialogue going about these issues. So I did reach out to some of Kyle's coworkers for more direct information. Stay tuned as I may have a follow-up. Hey, before you go, please consider checking out some of these videos, and I'll see y'all in the next one.